Alright, today I'm going to be showing off a bunch of early game money making methods, and I'm going to do my best to make sure that these won't crash. Also, no, I am not early game, but that does not mean that I am not allowed to talk about any of these methods. I know how this game works, it does not matter that I am late game. Can't believe I have to say that, the state of my comment section. Really quick before we start this video, my subscribe to unsubscribe ratio is pretty terrible. Please help by considering hitting that subscribe button. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. With that being said, let's get into this video. So the first method is going to be doing the events. Right now, the Jerry event is active. As you can see, you click Jerry, you get teleported to this winter island here. You could go ice fishing, but if you're early game, you're probably not gonna make a lot of profit doing that. What you can do, go around, you pick up these white gifts on the ground here. Once you get 20 white gifts, this should take, honestly, under a minute with a gift compass. Go to St. Jerry. For some reason, he is in Alex right now, and he will give you a green gift. To get the gift compass, all you have to do is, I believe, reach checkpoint 3 over here at the chicken race. You just stand here, and then you do what this guy is doing. Ride a chicken around until you hit checkpoint 3. As long as your ping is halfway decent, it's not too difficult. You can do it pretty much as soon as you start the game. So there you go. Now you could open up these gifts, but if you're early game, the safer bet is probably going to be listing them on the bazaar. As you can see, this is an easy 100,000 coins from that. And as you can see, we just made a quick 125,000 coins. And then of course, when the volcano erupts, do that event, you'll make probably around 500,000 coins in gifts. So there's that. Other events to take advantage of. Probably the best one actually is going to be the Spooky Festival. During the Spooky Festival, at nights, you want to hang out in here. Spooky enemies will spawn. You want to punch them as much as possible or just kill as many things as possible. These mobs also work to get candy and then sell the candy to the bazaar. You should be able to make a couple million coins fairly easily. Just make sure you have either the spooky armor here, as you can see it gives a percent chance to get candy, or the bat person armor, which also gives a percent chance to get candy, and then the candied reforge on top of that gives more additional chance to get candy. The more candy you get, the more money you make. And until you're fishing level 26, getting candy is going to be the way to make money during the Spooky Festival. Now, as probably everyone has heard before, zealot grinding is a thing. Run around killing zealots. Hopefully you get a special zealot which drops a summoning eye. Right now they're around 500,000 apiece. But the problem with this is the competition. You may be wondering, why are you in the Nether? There is no reason to be here. Well, right now the magma boss is about to spawn, so the lobby is pretty much full. This is rarely the case. Yeah, if we look, everyone is around this area waiting for the magma boss. And this server is so laggy. Basically, what you want to do, my wither accidentally nuked some of these things already. You want to run around the Blazing Fortress looking for runic mobs. None of them here are runic. I will kill a couple just so maybe we can get one to spawn. I don't know though. You can farm these really easily with a Runon's bow. You literally just stand here and spam it. You gotta do it in Frozen Blaze. Wow. I believe Pigmen also work for this. You want to find the runic mobs, and that's because Pigmen and Blaze drop fire spiral runes. Each of these sells for at least 250,000 per rune. As you can see, this is a fire spiral rune 1, 300k, 400k. This is as much as a summoning eye. If you can combine to a fire spiral rune 3, they each sell for around 3 million coins. So yeah, that's a lot of money. Then if we go up here, and I don't get lost, yeah, you run around here. Again, you can find runic blazes, but runic wither skeletons as well. I'm gonna put sorrow on just so I can maximize my magic find, and maybe we can get some drops. Yeah, as you can see, you can also get enchanted coal. This will make you a decent amount of. For early game, this is a pretty good income source. There we go. We got another one, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Yet another enchanted coal. Granted, my magic find is nearing 200. You want to find runic wither skeletons. That's because they're the only mob in the game that drops smoky runes. As you can see, these sell for 300,000 coins a piece. Part of the reason these sell for so much is because 1, they're pretty rare, and then 2, nobody grinds mobs in the Nether. Sorry about that. Now, I don't know the exact spawn rates for runic mobs. We are not seeing any just yet. And here we go, Runic Wither Skeleton. We got one, probably taken 5 minutes. If we look in the rune sack, there we go, we have a smoky rune, and we know how much these sell for. So let's take that out, and there we go, we've just made 320,000 coins in around 5 minutes. I'm gonna list this at 310,000 just because I want that to sell faster. So yeah, this is a money-making method that I've really never heard anyone talk about, ever. But again, I don't know the spawn rates on runic mobs. As you can see, we found one decently fast. For this, we're going to want to come to the end. Now, this is not going to be grinding zealots. I'm going to be doing a much more stable and consistent money-making method. What you're going to want for this, you want a Raider's Axe. Again, I'm using a Daedalus Axe. That's because it gives coins per monster kill to begin with. Daedalus Axe gives 35 coins per monster kill. The Raider's Axe gives 20 coins per monster kill. So, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to be using the Daedalus Axe. And then you're going to want an Endermite pet. You want as high a level as possible. And if you look at my purse, I have 132,973. I kill that, that's instantly given me 200 coins per kill. And if we run around here, you're gonna want an aspect of the end, and you want your fastest armor set that you can still reliably one-shot these things with. Basically, just run around killing as many Endermen as possible. And as you can see, the balance in my purse is actually going up really fast. That's because of a few things. One, these Endermen are level 50. That means that Scavenger 4 is going to be giving us 60 coins per kill. My Daedalus Axe is going to be giving me an additional 35 coins per kill. With Raider's Axe, you'll be getting 20 coins. That's already 80 coins per kill. And then the reason we are using an Endermite pet is because of the Pearl Muncher perk. Upon picking up an Ender Pearl, consume it and gain 10 coins. Now, another reason why you want to have looting 4 on this, you want as many Ender Pearls as possible from the Enderman. For an early game money-making method, this is pretty strong. Grab yourself some Ender Armor, you should be able to one-shot these things fairly easily. You will also be getting yourself a decent amount of combat XP as well while you're doing this. The reason you're doing this with these Endermen and not Zealots is because there's way less competition for these, and there are way more of these than Zealots. There's also an incredibly small chance you get a legendary Enderman pet, which, if we check the auction house, sells for 19 million coins. You should be making around 1 million coins per hour. Now, with this method, there is a higher buy-in price. You should already have the Raider's Axe. It's a pretty easy weapon to get. But if we search level 100 Endermite, you only need the epic rarity for this. It's 6 million coins. So again, slightly higher buy-in price. Level 100 legendary is 9.8 million if you want that speed boost when you consume a pearl, which is very helpful for this. So the next money-making method is going to be here in the brand new Mushroom Desert Island. These lobbies are pretty rarely ever full, and the lobby shares this island and the other farming island. Basically, mushrooms still sell for a lot of money. Red mushrooms way more so than brown mushrooms, but there is a solution to that. You want to go into the area down here. As we can see, there's already someone doing it wearing a Dante mask. Okay. There are so many mushrooms to harvest. It's insane. Run around here because I don't have the appropriate tool for this. I'm going to be using a Tricapitator. Apparently, I have just discovered this location. But what you want to use is this, the fungi cutter. Make it only harvest red mushrooms. Of course, put harvesting on it, and you should pretty easily be able to get a silver medal in the farming contest running around that new island. And while Jacob's tickets really aren't as expensive as they once were, it's still a nice bonus to your income. Making upwards of 500,000 coins per hour as an early game player doing this is not out of the question. So the final really easy money-making method for this, you want to get your fastest armor set. And then if you have a monkey pet, really any rarity, there's my monkey. And then either get a Tricapitator or a Jungle Axe. Of course, the Tricapitator is going to be infinitely better. And then just do foraging. What happens is the monkey pet gives you Foraging Fortune, which is going to get you more logs. You want to run around, get as many logs as possible, and then just sell them on the bazaar. Doing spruce with a young dragon set and a Tricapitator, you should be able to make over 500,000 coins per hour pretty easily. Of course, there's a slightly higher buy-in price while doing this, just because the Tricapitator itself does cost around 1 million coins, and then you've got to pick up a young dragon set. But yeah, oak or spruce and jungle are the three most expensive woods. Yeah, so that is that. At pretty much base level, you should be able to make around 500,000 coins per hour fairly easily. It's not too difficult. Of course, lower buy-in price for this than the Endermite pet. Still gonna run you probably around 2.5 million coins for your starting setup. So there we go, there's some early game money making methods. Stop begging in lobbies, just go do some of these things. You should be able to make some pretty serious money, enough to help boost you from early game to mid game, actually start getting into the meat of content this game has to offer. If you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button down below, smash like. I will see you guys next time. Peace.